The Coptic Christian community in Egypt has selected their new pope in a sumptuous Cairo ceremony which thousands of followers attended. Bishop Tawadros was chosen to succeed Pope Shenouda III, who led the church for 40 years until he died in March at the age of 88. The selection ritual is filled with traditional chanting and prayers. A young boy selected from a handful of candidates is blindfolded before pulling the name of the new pope from a wax-sealed bowl. The element of randomness is carefully preserved because the Copts believe this allows God to make the selection. Copts make up about 1/10 of the Egyptian population of 83 million, and they have long complained of widespread discrimination by the Muslim majority. Newly chosen Tawadros takes over leadership of the largest Christian minority in the Middle East, at a time when many within the church are increasingly worried about their future in the wake of the rise to power in Egypt of the mainstream Islamist Muslim Brotherhood after the ousting of autocratic leader Hosni Mubarak last year. Since the former president was deposed, there have been several attacks on churches by radical Islamists and reports of Copts being kidnapped and forced to convert to Islam. The anti-Islamic YouTube clip, "The Innocence of Muslims," made by a Copt living in California, did little to improve sentiment towards Christians living in Egypt. The Muslim Brotherhood has sworn to protect the rights of the Copts, but building regulations make it harder to obtain official permission to construct a church rather than a mosque, and Copts have also complained that Christians are sidelined in the workplace. The Copts, who claim to be the true descendants of the ancient Egyptians, were once the majority in Egypt before Muslims conquered the nation in the 6th century. The newly appointed Tawadros will likely need all the divine wisdom he can get to guide his people through these difficult times.